They're eating it up. But I decided crazy. This is a big moment. This is a big moment. I'm very excited. Taking the dust jacket off as we do. This is a very blue book, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't actually feel anything about it, to be honest. I couldn't care less what under the dust jacket looks like. I really hope I love this because I have all the books. Imagine I hate the series and I just have all the books. Oh well. At this map, I mean, I'm new to fantasy. Is it just me, or has this map got way too much on it? Like, I can't know all this. That's crazy. Like, 2 chapters in. One thing I'm having to bear in mind is the fact that this is a, what's it called? Prequel? Is that what it's called? Prequel, yeah, a prequel. So this isn't like following into the main story, so I'm like looking at like characters and thinking of what the storyline could be, and I'm like, okay, just from this isn't something that's gonna continue through the other books. This is a pre-thing to set up for our main character. I think that's all it's meant to give, just kind of like context on the main character for the other books, or one of the main characters for the other books, at least the main character in the first book, because I believe it becomes more like rounded with characters as you go on. I love her. Her name's Selena. Not really thought much of it. There's some pirates in it right now, and I love a good pirate. Something about the ocean and the sea and the I don't know, just it hits. I'm really excited to finally be reading it. I knew as soon as I started I'd enjoy it, but it's just a daunting thing to start, but we're doing it, we're rocking and we're rolling. Hi, there's no good angles there's no good angles to film in my bathroom, but I need to be in here right now. I just want to give a little update on Assassin's Blade. I've still been reading all day. Tomorrow I am going up to Lincoln, where I used to go to uni, because my friend still lives there, so I'm going to visit her, and I'm going up on the train. So I'll have a really long train journey, like probably just under 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours. So I'm kind of debating whether to bring Assassin's Blade on the train to read or not, because it's a hardback and it's like a big book, so it feels kind of obnoxious. And I've been like highlighting it and stuff, and like, it's so awkward, but now that I've started I can't just not, you know? So I don't know, I'm thinking I won't, but I'm kind of enjoying it, like I kind of want to. So maybe I just should bring it if I want to read it. But like having a whole fucking hardcover book on the train, that like is so intense, do you know what I mean? And also, look at me, this is the week after I read Iron Flame. Last week I went up to London by myself, and now I'm going to Lincoln by myself. These are kind of far places, and I don't usually leave my house, and I'm like being a little travel girly. Love that for me. Yeah, I guess you'll see whether or not I bring it or not in the next clip, probably. So, do not be fooled by the same outfit. It is like roughly 1 million days later. I don't know the exact amount of days later. I did take Assassin's Blade. I didn't read any of it. I'm on page 86. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'll just say it. I'm on page 86. This book is actually split into a bunch of short stories, I guess. And I think it's meant to be like a collection of novellas, because this was called a novella, and I was like, babe, it's like 400 and something pages, like that's the size of a normal book. So I reckon that's what it's meant to be. It's like these are a bunch of short little novellas. Excited to get back into it. Obviously I haven't read it for a couple of days, so I'm not really zoned in right now, but I was really enjoying it, so hopefully I can just get straight back in to enjoying it now. Look what I bought. He's so cute. It's the morning. I just woke up. As you saw, I had to drag my lights down last night at literally 3 in the morning because they were all falling down, and I just had to pull them down because they were annoying me. I don't know how well reading's gonna go because I feel like anytime I try and read, I'm just gonna be like, you know, really enjoying Assassin's Blade so much more than I expected to. Excited to get into the actual books. Like, can't wait to read Throne of Glass. I could potentially finish today, maybe not. I'm like probably 250-ish pages through, and there's like 400 and something pages, so I'm probably just over halfway. So I could finish, could not, but yeah, I'm gonna go try and read, see how that goes. Okay, I'm like nearly at the end of the Assassin and the Underworld like story, and another little spoiler, I'll give a timestamp. I really want to make it spoiler free, but I just want to talk about it. This is going to be really hard. Prediction for this one is that, what's his name, Donneville, actually isn't going to use like the documents that he had for bad. Like, I think he's against like slave stuff. I think his ex-wife and Arabin are working together to get those documents so they can do slave labor stuff, which makes complete sense. And I don't know why Selena's being kind of dumb. Like, Arabin clearly doesn't have an issue with slave labor. Clearly. So I was right. No biggie. Arabin's literally laughing in her face. He's like, fucking idiot, you idiot bitch. This isn't a spoiler, but like, there's things happening in this book, and I have like 100 pages left that are setting up for like what you think would be a nice cookie cutter little cute ending. What we know is that this is a prequel, and that there's 7 books to come, which I'm pretty sure this situation is going to be featured in. So I'm wondering where we're going. I'm wondering where we're going here. My girl Selena is such a Taurus. Like, she just can't help it. She wants that luxurious lifestyle. She wants the delicious food. She wants the finest clothes. She wants the nicest apartment. She wants running water. My girl's a Taurus through and through. I said I wasn't getting emotionally attached. And I wasn't. And then suddenly I was. Holy shit. How are you gonna do this in the prequel? How are you gonna do this to me right now? Okay, whatever, it's fine. Who cares? It's November. This is not like the most gorgeous cover you've ever seen. Something about it really speaks to me. Okay, officially finished Assassin's Blade last night. I honestly liked this book so much more than I expected to. Like, I wanted to pick it up, I wanted to read it, which for basically what it was like 4 short stories, all of them under like 150 pages. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I'd probably give it like a 4-star if I was rating it right now. The actual reading of it was so much more entertaining than I thought it would be, which is making me so excited to start Throne of Glass, because I feel like if I enjoyed this as much as I did, then I'm bound to love the series. Math. So now that we've finished Assassin's Blade, it's time to get into Throne of Glass. I think in this video I'll probably read Throne of Glass, and then what's the next one? Crown of Midnight, and then call it a day on this one. Reading the like tandem reads and then Kingdom of Ash in the same thing would take a really long time, so maybe I wouldn't do that. Maybe you're gonna get like 5 more videos. It'd be a lucky day if you're asking me. I absolutely love our main character, by the way. Selena, I don't know how you pronounce her name, but she is so real. She's such like a bad bitch, and she's got such like a good heart. She is such a Taurus. I decided that in the final like 100 pages. I was like, because my girl's thing is that she loves the opulence. She loves the lifestyle that she's like been afforded. Jewels, the best clothes, the nicest food, the luxurious home, like she absolutely loves it. And one of her biggest things towards the end, when they're like, okay, maybe we should get out of town, is like, well, where else are we gonna go, like that's gonna be this sick? Like this place has everything I need, everything I love. I don't want to go somewhere else. And honestly, like, fair play. I really have grown a little bit attached to Selena, so I hope everything goes okay with her. I'm so happy and so excited. Here we go. Guys, we're literally 5 pages in and we've already met 2 very nice young men. Yes, we have. I think right now that they all hate each other. Them is Captain of the Guard, whatever that's meant to fucking mean. And he is dragging her around like a sack of potatoes, but kind of cute. And yes, we have met the Crown Prince. Yeah, introductions have been made. You really appreciate how quickly Sarah J Maas has just brought us into this, because we all know what's going to happen here, don't we? See from the following few clips that I actually don't know what's happening here. Yeah. I don't need a fucking synopsis. I don't need the cliff notes on this book to know what's happening with these 2 men. Again, I love the enthusiasm, girl, but I think you may need the cliff notes on this one, because I'll let you guys watch, because I'd also like to add that I have already been looking up some fan art, which is dangerous practice, I will admit. You never know what's going to pop up. I saw some fan art of the Crown Prince, because I'm pretty sure I know what his name is just from context clues of hearing things. And I saw some fan art of him that looked just like, what's his name? Tom Blythe. I just saw the Hunger Games, like Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And yes, I will be imagining Tom Blythe as young President Snow, as the Crown Prince. We know his real name. I know his name. And yeah, have also found some nice fan art for, what's the name? Captain Westfall. His name's Kale, which is an interesting name to give a person. Who am I to judge? But yes, I will be imagining Tom Blythe, and this is going to be a really, really fun experience, because that's fresh on the mind. God fucking damn it. I was thinking of the wrong person, guys. Me being all like, I don't know who this. No, you fucking don't, you stupid bitch. This is Dorian. That's not a spoiler. I'm literally 8 pages into the book, alright? Calm your fucking tits. I'm gonna have to read. I had such a clear image. Okay, it's okay. I also have some fan art for Dorian. I have prepared for this moment. So we're just gonna... Already I'm absolutely eating it up. I feel like I'm gonna absolutely love this series. Something about Sarah J Maas's writing, I don't know what it is, but it really speaks to me. I think it's because it's probably simple, and I'm simple-minded. I'm gonna have to reread the blurb, because I'm just so confused about how I got those characters wrong. I feel like a fucking idiot, but... I know there's some debate surrounding reading order for the series, but I would really, really recommend reading Assassin's Blade first rather than third, because I like how I have information already. Like I'm imagining just starting from here and not having any of the background I have on Selena, and that would be a little bit more like, it wouldn't be confusing because obviously they're introducing her and stuff. Like you could definitely read from here, but I do like having the background on her, and there's lots of like little callbacks, which I'm sure if you read Assassin's Blade third, you would be like, oh, that's what that was referencing, that's what that was referencing, blah blah blah. But I don't know, I like it this way around more. And I also feel like if you read the first and second and then you were really enjoying it, and then you've got to read a prequel like that, for me, I knew I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to go backwards. I just want to keep going on with the series. It would feel like a chore rather than just like enjoying the book. So I definitely recommend it. She asked to read some books in the library, and he sent back permission to read the books, but also a stack of his favourite books that he's recently read so that they can discuss them. I'm just looking for fan art, and you're going to put a big old spoiler. What do I do with myself now? Like, it's fine. It's fine. Who cares? Who fucking cares? I care. I just want to fucking have some nice fan art, know what these people actually look like. What's the point in making it if I can't see it? Like, we need to keep folders, guys. We need to keep folders that you can only unlock as you read the books. Decided to move my Throne of Glass books, Pride of Place onto the shelf, and the bookshelf is officially very, very full. Like, I've had to move a couple books just under there. Basically just like my mystery ones and then some random stuff. They were just like sat in the corner of my room, like on the floor where no one could see them. But I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I feel like it looks kind of weird. Should we back up? What do we think? Gorgeous, gorgeous girlies, we've come to the end of the day. So I am going to be snuggling up in bed, heading to the world of dreams, some might say. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more reading. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get in this bed and I'm gonna read this book. That's what I'm going to be doing with my time right now. Good, about 100 pages through, which I think is pretty good, and I didn't have to like push myself to read it all. That was a very easy 100 pages and I'm enjoying it so far. I am honestly a little bit like, I wish I knew nothing. It's such a thing, like you think you don't know things, and then as you read, you're like, the little pieces of information that you do know allow you to like have context. For example, you know, I'll just put a little spoiler because I just want to give an example of what I'm saying. Spoiler warning if you haven't read Throne of Glass, the entire series. I don't know, because I don't know when things happen. I know that Kale does something. I know he does something for people not to like him. So immediately that kind of like sets me up to be like, okay, I'm not as like, you know, excited about it, or I'm not going to be as shocked when that happens. I looked up fan art for the princess who's just been introduced to. I can't remember her name. What does it say right next to her name? Death. Why would you tell me that, Pinterest? Why would you tell me that? Yeah. I also know that a guy called Rowan's gonna come up, who I think is meant to be someone that I love. See, I just don't let my own opinions form. I just form my opinions based on other people's opinions because I'm a sheep. I feel like I'm letting it get me down, so I need to not, because I should just enjoy it for what it is. There's nothing I can do about that now, so I may as well just enjoy it. And like, what's the point in complaining about something that I can't change? Look at how I just spanned that, guys. Hey, you should be doing the same. Okay, I'm gonna crawl up into bed and continue reading, I guess. Just about hitting the halfway mark. Still really interesting. What I'm actually really enjoying so far is romance is barely even a subplot. There's flirtation at most, and I'm enjoying that, to be honest. I like just having the main plot Can't wait to get to the thicker books because I love holding it. Oh, should we just go grab Kingdom of Ash so we can just hold it? That's a good idea. Oh god, oh god. Do you know what? If you drop that on my head, I'd probably pass away. This is gonna be a treat. I just love these covers. Fucking book, I'm sorry. Should we just... Why did I just do that? Put the book down. Loving about this book, the fact that it's about this like insanely gifted assassin who's literally the baddest bitch you ever did meet, but at the same time she's just a 17-year-old girl. Like, she gets embarrassed, she has crushes on people, she has friendships and she has relationships, but she questions friendships and relationships. It's like the duality of women is what I'm saying.
Take a train ride just to see you, ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
Okay, I just finished throwing a glass. Really loved it. Probably a 4, I'm gonna say like a 4.25 on initial brain thoughts, but could change. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to continue the series. Also note how little romance there really is in there. There's like a couple, there's like one like big kiss, and I think that's it. So if you're going into it being like, oh, a romance, I want to read a romantic, I wouldn't recommend this series as of yet. Maybe my mind will change. I don't think it will from what I've heard about it. But yeah, as I said, I quite liked that about it. I feel like if it went too intense on relationships, you've got, what, 7 books to read? How much can you really write about that? You know what I mean? So yeah, I really liked that. Just I'm falling more and more in love with our main character. I feel like she's so fucking cool. First off, she's so cool, but she's also just like a girl, and I love that about her. Like, I feel like a lot of books could go in a different kind of way, because since she's like this crazy assassin, like incredible, maybe lose a bit of like her youth and naiveties and stuff like that. But I feel like that was really well balanced with her just being like a bad bitch. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm actually gonna end this video here rather than continue to read Crown of Midnight, because it's a good length, and I just, yeah, I want to, basically. And I also just want to, on a final note about the reading order, if you think in your head going into it, oh, reading a prequel, that's going to be a bit annoying, read it first. Read it first, because if you get to the 2nd or 3rd book and then go to read it, you're going to want to read it even less. You probably won't enjoy it as much as you would have, because you just want to get back into the actual story. So if you go in thinking that, read it first. If you like the idea of reading the prequel a little bit down the line and like seeing things connect, like, oh, I remember that from the 1st book, oh my god, that's what that means. If you like the idea of that, maybe read it 2nd or 3rd, whatever. 2nd or 3rd? 3rd or 4th, that's how we do it, right? I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed. As I haven't actually mentioned any of my room changing, but as you can see, I've been decorating for Christmas. So Christmas videos to come is the plan. Yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.